Hey there, Chuck here, Corner Store Card Collector, back with another video. Today's video, I'm going to be going over that 100 card PSA submission I mentioned in my last video. I was very surprised to see how fast this order went through the pipeline. Some of the details on this order: it arrived at PSA on the 28th of December. It was entered into their system on the 30th, and it was back on my doorstep on the 20th, which was yesterday. So that was a 3-week turnaround for something that was supposed to take approximately 4 months. So I was very happy and stoked to see that my order went through the pipeline rather quickly. I do have another 100 card submission up sitting at PSA that got there a week and a half before this order did, and it's still sitting in the grading category, that the grading portion. So let me go ahead and turn the camera around and I'll show you how well I did. All right, so let's see these 100 cards that I got back from PSA yesterday. I did go through the cards already. I just can't wait around for my grades. Once they're released, I got to see what they are. I did do a pre-screen. So as you can see, I did mark what I thought the grades were going to be per card. And these cards were based on the $15 submission. The $15 submission that was supposed to be the winter special, maybe the December special. I'm not even sure what special they're calling it, but it was one of the specials. So I was able to get 2 orders out. This one, like I said, was lightning speed, was back door to door in 3 weeks. And as I mentioned in my previous video about this order, I did very well. I got 38 10s, I had 34 9s, and the rest of them were basically 8s except 4 cards. I had 3 7s and 1 5, and that 1 5 I have when we get to it. Kind of disappointed because I know I screened these cards very well, and there was not a crease in this card, and there's a huge crease in the bottom center of it, so when we get to it, I'll point it out to you. As I said, again, these cards are from 1996 to present. All right, so let's start with the first card. First one is going to be this 2002 Upper Deck Authentics, Kobe Bryant, in a PSA 10. It's out of $9.99? $9.89. So it's out of $9.89. Next up is this 1999 Upper Deck Retro Shaquille O'Neal, Old School, New School, in a PSA 9. Next up is this 1998 Topps Dominic Hasek in a Gem Mint PSA 10. This will be going into my Buffalo Sabres collection. Most of you should know by now I'm a Buffalo Bills fan and a Buffalo Sabres fan. Next up is going to be this 1997 Skybox Z-Force Kobe Bryant in a PSA 9. Next is this 1997 Flair Tracy McGrady rookie in a Gem Mint 10. Next up is this 1999 Upper Deck Kobe Bryant in a PSA 9. Next I have this 2006 Flair Hot Prospects Shaquille O'Neal in a Gem Mint 10. And as I'm showing all these cards, I've had these cards for many years, since they were released. I'm not typically a baseball collector or a basketball collector. I'm primarily football and hockey. However, over the years I've bought many collections from Marines that I've served with, or just answering ads in the papers and stuff. So I've accumulated a nice collection of, baseball and basketball cards. All right, next up is this 2001 Upper Deck MVP Shaq in a Gem Mint 10. So insert, respect the game. Next up is this 1999 Upper Deck Retro Kobe Bryant, Old School, New School. I do have a Hakeem Olajuwon and a Michael Jordan in this card. I think I have all 15 of them, so I'm going to try and put this set together. It looks like I can get 9s and 10s out of them, so I'm going to try and put that set together. But that's the second or third one I got so far. Okay, next up is this 2007 Ultra Sidney Crosby. This is the gold medallion version in a PSA 9. Next I have this 2001 Flair Greats Mario Lemieux in a Gem Mint 10. Next I have this other Mario Lemieux, this 2004 Upper Deck, 3 stars in a Gem Mint 10. This is the insert. Anyways, it's got a Gem Mint 10. I was pretty happy for these mid-90s or early 2000s to get as many 10s as I did. Next up is this 2010 Playoff Contenders, Patrick Kane. Came back in a PSA 9. Next up is this 1998 Bowman Barry Bonds base card in a PSA 9. I think I've identified about 60 of these cards that I'm going to be selling, so I'm going to keep 40 of them. Got a nice Griffey here from my Griffey collection, a PSA 9, 2004 Topps Hit Parade. Next I have a 2000 Upper Deck Diamond Rookie Edition, Barry Bonds in a 7. Pretty tough with these foil cards, especially the black diamonds from the late 90s into the early 2000s. A lot of times the cards came damaged in the packs themselves before you even opened them. Next I have this 2003 Upper Deck LeBron James. Comes from the box set. We got a PSA 8. Next I have this 1997 Hoops Kobe Bryant, Talkin' Hoops, in a PSA 9. I already have one of these in my collection in a 9, so obviously I'll be selling that one. For those of you who don't know, I sell my cards on sports lots. So if you're interested in any of these cards, you'll see them listed on sports lots in the next couple of days. Okay, next up is this 1998 Upper Deck Choice Kobe Bryant StarQuest, the green version or variation. I knew this one going in wasn't going to grade well. The corners are pretty rough on it. Let's see better on the back here maybe. I think it has a surface scratch on it too. Anyways, this is a cool Kobe card in a 7. Next up is this 2002 Upper Deck Superstars Kobe Bryant. This is the Magic Moments insert. This one came back in a PSA 8. Nice action shot of Kobe. Next I have this 2012 Panini Prestige LeBron James. This one came back in a PSA 8. Another Kobe Bryant, this 1998 Upper Deck Encore. This is the game dated edition. This one came back in a PSA 8. These cards have some really nice shine to them. Next up is this 2002 Finest Andre Miller Gold Refractor in a Gem Mint 10. And this one is out of 25, so 7 out of 25. Nice card. I mean, it's a non-known player, but it's still a Gem Mint 10 for a rare card. Next, I have this 1998 Upper Deck Authentics Nicholas Lindstrom. This is the Power Shift out of 500. So 420 out of 500. Next up, I have this 2004 Topps Woodrow Wilson Presidential Pastime Cards. These were inserts in, I believe, that top set. Anyways, it's PSA 8. Next is this 2000 Pacific Revolution. Sean Alexander in a Gem Mint 10. This one's out of 300. A lot of the Pacific cards, you don't see a lot of those being graded. Next is this 1999 playoff Troy Aikman, the Absolute Heroes in a PSA 8. Next up is this 1996 Metal Universe Barry Bonds. This is the heavy metal insert in a PSA 8. Next up is this 2012 Topps Miguel Cabrera Gold Sparkle. This is the one I was talking about earlier. This one came back at PSA 5. And I inspected the card to figure out what was going on with it. I don't know if you can see it here, but there's a nasty crease in the center of that card that goes from the center of his name all the way up through the right. It's like someone dropped a cup on it, maybe a book. But I know that card, I don't know if you can see it, but I know that card did not have that crease in it when I sent it. Anyway, it came back a 5. Next up is this 2014 Topps Update LK line. Fond Farewells insert. I don't know what was wrong with this one either. This one's a sharp looking card. For some reason it only got a 7. There's got to be a surface issue with it. The corners are great. The edges are good. It's clear. It's got to be something to do with the surface. Maybe there's a dent or something. A dentation. Next is going to be this 1999 Bowman's Best Juan Gonzalez refractor in a Gem Mint 10. These refractors, these Bowman refractors, really have some pop to them. They shine really nice. And this one's out of 400, so it's, what is that, 39? 99 out of 400. Next up is this 2004 Topps William Taft Presidential Pastime in a PSA 9. I like these presidential cards. I'm a history buff, so I just send them in, just have them in my collection. But I like them, they're pretty neat cards. Next I have this 1998 Donruss Greg Maddux in a PSA 8. I think this is an insert. No, it's part of the regular issue. Anyways, it's in a PSA 8. Next is this 2015 Panini Donruss Russell Wilson with the 1984 throwback. Came back a Gem Mint 10. This one's got some shine to it too. Next I have this 2000 Topps Tony Gwynn Hands of Gold limited edition in a PSA 9. I don't think this is numbered, is it? Yeah, PSA 9. Next up is this 1999 Flair Peyton Manning Aerial Assault in a 9. Peyton Manning collection. Next is this 2018 Panini Playoff, Josh Allen. This is his rookie wave version in a PSA 9. That'll go in my Bills collection. Next I have this 1996 SPX Shaq. This is the gold variation in a Gem Mint 10. Next I have this 1999 Press Pass Donovan McNabb, X's and O's in a Gem Mint 10. I do have a PSA 9 in my collection already, so this is an upgrade. Next up is this 1999 Donruss Preferred Peyton Manning Chain Reaction in a Gem Mint 10. That's a sweet looking card. These die cut cards are seriously hard to grade. Just think, the more curves and the more, squares and things you have, that's just more things for them to look at. This one's out of 5,000. Nice Peyton Manning card. Next, I have this 2007 Playoff Marshawn Lynch. This one's a PSA 8 out of 399. Next up is this 2003 Skybox Peyton Manning and a PSA 9. This is the limited edition variation. PSA 9. Next I have this 1998 Collector's Edge Masters Barry Sanders and a PSA 8. Next I have this 2008 Upper Deck Sidney Crosby Hockey Heroes insert in a PSA 9. Next up is this 1997 Skybox Ken Griffey Jr. in a PSA 8. This is the X2000. Next I have this 2000 Bowman Chrome Cal Ripken Jr. This is the Meteoric Rise in a Gem Mint 10. Next up is this 1999 Flair Mystique, Greg Maddux, one of my favorite pitchers, one of my favorite pitchers of the late 80s and early 90s. Next up is this 2000 Flair Tradition, Greg Maddux. This is the Hallswell. This is another set I'm trying to complete. This one's in a PSA 9, I believe. PSA 9. Yeah, I have a few of these cards in the pipeline getting ready to go. I think this is my third or fourth one that I've gotten graded so far. I think they're all 9s. I think I have one more in this submission. Next up is this 2004 Topps Presidential card of Theodore Roosevelt in a Gem Mint 10. I was happy to get that one in a 10. Oh, Teddy. Next up is this 2000 Flair Tradition, Halls Wells. This is the Tony Gwynn one. This one also got a PSA 9. Next I have this 1996 SPX Michael Finley Gold in a gem mint tin. Next I have this 2019 Panini, what is that, Panini Prism. This is the Baker Mayfield Blue Prism in a gem mint tin. Next is this 2016 Panini Classics, Ezekiel Elliott, the white jersey variation, gem mint tin. (2018) Panini Prism, Lamar Jackson. This is his rookie card, PSA 8. Next is this 2011 Topps, the 1950 Bowman variation of Tim Tebow in a gem mint tin. Another LeBron from his box set, his rookie year box set in a PSA 9. Another one from his box set in a PSA 8. And another one in a PSA 8. Next is this 1998 Leaf, Cal Ripken Jr., Fractional Matrix in a PSA 8. Next up is this 2013 Travis Kelce rookie. Came back in a gem mint 10. This card's got a high population in a PSA 10, so it's not too hard to grade this in a 10. This base. Next up is this base version of this 1996 SPX Shaq. I showed the gold one earlier. That one got a 10, this one got an 8. Next up is this 1999 SP Authentic Dan Marino Supremacy in a PSA 9. Next I have this 2000 Topps Gallery Jerry Rice Gallery of Heroes in a PSA 8. One of those transparent cards you can see kind of like through it. Next up is this 2009 SP Authentic Brett Favre in a PSA 10. Next up is this 2002 Leaf Certified Peyton Manning. This is the sample card. Came back a gem mint 10. On the back of it, it says sample right across it in the back there. Next I have this 1997 Flair Gaudi 2, Deion Sanders. Nice die cut and a PSA 9. Prime time. Next I have this 1998 Flair 60-second home run, 23 karat. Gold Mark McGuire. This is a commemorative card in a PSA 9. Next I have this 1996 Upper Deck 3 Ray Allen in a Gem Mint 10. This is rookie card. Next is this 2000 Flair Tradition Glossy Kobe Bryant. This is the Hardwood Leaders insert in a PSA 9. Next up is this 2014 Bowman Aaron Judge in a Gem Mint 10. Next is this 1998 Finest Kobe Bryant in a PSA 8. Next I have this 1999 Finest Sammy Sosa Prominent Figures insert in a Gem Mint 10. Yeah, I was a Cubs fan growing up, and Sammy Sosa was one of my favorite Cubbies back in the day. Next I have this 1999 SPX Brett Favre in a PSA 9. I also have this 1999 SP Authentic Brett Favre. This is the NFL Headquarters insert in a PSA 8. Next I have this 2006 Topps Total Brett Favre Total Topps insert card in a PSA 9. Next is this 2020 Panini Absolute Patrick Mahomes in a PSA 9. Next is this 2017 Panini Donruss Optic. This is the orange version of Derek Carr in a Gem Mint 10. This card's got some nice shine to it too. This one's out of 199. You can see that. Next up is this 1999 Bowman's Best Torrey Holt rookie card in a PSA 9. (2004) Flair Tradition Larry Fitzgerald rookie card in 9. (2021) Prestige Josh Allen time stamped, the blue XP version out of 249. This one came back a PSA 8. Kind of hoping to do a little bit better on this ultra modern, but it is what it is. Next is this 2021 Donruss Josh Allen variation in a Gem Mint 10. I just love this card. It's got the mask on, so you can tell what era this was from. The COVID era. Good card though. Next up is this 2021 Mosaic Josh Allen Bang in a Gem Mint 10. Next I have this 1997 Finest Barry Sanders in a PSA 9. Next up is this 2008 score, Peyton Manning scorecard in a PSA 9. Another Josh Allen Gem Mint 10, this 2019 Panini Prism. That's got some really nice shine to it. Next up is this 2010 Panini Brett Favre in a PSA 9. This is from the Absolute Memorabilia. Next is this 1998 Upper Deck Black Diamond Brett Favre Rookies Triple in a PSA 8. Next I have this 2008 Topps Peyton Manning Turn Back the Clock in a Gem Mint 10. This has the classic 1959 Topps football look to it. Not so much the back though. Next is this 2012 Topps Russell Wilson Rookie in a Gem Mint 10. Another card not too hard to get in 10s. Next I have this 1997 Flair Gowdy Thurman Thomas. This is an insert card. This is going in my Bills collection. This one came back at PSA 8. Next I have this 1999 Score Emmitt Smith Complete Players insert in a Gem Mint 10. Next is this 1997 Bowman's Best Cuts Barry Sanders Refractor in a PSA 8. So if you look at this card, there are so many edges on this thing that is gradable. This card looked really clean though. I don't know, I haven't identified why this is an 8. Nice die cut though. Next is this 1996 Metal Barry Sanders Platinum Portraits in a PSA 9. Good Barry Sanders. Next up is this 1998 Bowman's Best Brett Favre in a PSA 9. Next I have this 2009 Topps National Chickle Dan Marino in a Gem Mint 10. You know, the good thing about collecting is, you know, over the years you just accumulate a mass amounts of cards. So when I decided during the COVID that I was going to convert my collection into graded cards, or, you know, find all the ones that are worth grading, I'm kind of glad I took care of all my cards. 1996 Finest Dan Marino Refractor in an 8. Yep, I mean, if you knew the story of what my cards have been through over the last 50 years, I mean, I was in the military for 23 years, well, at least on active duty for 23 years. So my stuff was boxed up and moved around from place to place for many years. So I'm still surprised that most of my cards survived all that. All right, next up is this 1998 Stadium Club Jerry Rice Leading Legends in a Gem Mint 10. That's a sweet looking card. Next is this 2007 Finest Marshawn Lynch Blue Refractor. This is his rookie card in a Gem Mint 10. This one's out of $2.99. Next up is going to be this 2012 Topps Chrome Paint Manning Orange Refractor in a Gem Mint 10. And the final card for this 100 card set is going to be this 2007 Topps Finest Marshawn Lynch Finest Moments Blue Refractor in a Gem Mint 10. Again, his rookie year. And this one's out of $2.99 also. All right, so there it is. That's all 100 cards. They all got graded, thank God. And one last thing I wanted to do is go over this little color-coded thing here I have. So I think I hit on the majority of the cards when I pre-screened them. The ones that I have tick-marked in red, those ones I was definitely off. There was a bunch of 9s and 8s that went to 10s, so I was pretty pleased with that. So as you can see, I just kind of scanned through them. Like I said, I hit on about 91% of the cards, which was actually pretty good. So that tells me that I'm getting a little bit better at grading. Yeah, so just showing that real quickly. 91% is pretty good. All right, so with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope there were some cards in there that some of you liked. If you have any comments, please put them in the comment box below. If you liked my video, please go ahead and hit that like button, and I'll see you on the next video.